Hi guys, this is Merv back with you. Every once in a while something radical happens, and I think this is the first time that I'm going to actually show a radical that happened. If you remember way back, I had shown a Japanese maple that somehow it dried out, the sprinkler system was missing it, and I thought if I cut it back, take the roots, but unfortunately it was too dry, too long, it didn't make it. Okay, so be careful. Even if you have automatic sprinkler systems, check them on consistently. I was away for a while, got too busy, didn't check out my system, and that's what happened. Okay, so who knows? Maybe that's why I air layered that one Japanese maple, so now I have another one to replace it. But this is no excuse, so be careful. Okay, now, in the same area where that sprinkler system was, you remember our Winged Elm? The water missed the Winged Elm also. Not as radically as it did the Japanese maple. And it just so happened that a couple of days after that, I went down to the nursery and I was walking around, and there was our Winged Elm, totally dried out leaves. Oh, it had a few. You see the big leaves on there? There's two there, there's two there, there's two there. That was all that was left. Everything was dry. So, if you have a plant where the leaves are dried out, pull them off immediately, because they will leach moisture out of the system wherever you have a dry leaf. Just because it's dead doesn't mean it ain't taking water or leaching water. So pull it out, and this baby has been sitting there for a while. I make sure that it's getting watered, and look what it's doing. Almost everywhere where there was a leaf, we now have a branch growing. This will increase our branch ramification. I just wired that. See how nice and full it's starting to get, and we can wire this and maybe take one branch off because it's getting full and rewire. Okay? And it's important when you are rewiring, make sure that you're getting all of the branches, all of the small branches, the shorter ones, the ones that count, and you're positioning them. Okay? This is a consistency that you have to keep on doing when you're working with your bonsai, to make sure that you're onto it, that it is shaping up to what you envisioned it would shape up to be. Just make sure you keep on working it. See, that's my number one branch. This is my number two branch. Whoops. Get it into position, one on this point, one on that point. Yeah. Right, and now the smaller branching, the branch ramification that it created. Be careful with the branching. You don't want to break anything or damage any of the new leaf structures, the new branch structures. And of course you do, when you're starting to do this, you will have a tremendous amount of new locations that you have to wire, so it will take a little bit longer. Be a little bit more careful with your wiring. Okay, see, now I can bring this branch in. Here we have this one, it's growing on the top, okay? And I do have a whole bunch of branching on the side, so I am going to remove that one. This one here, as you can see, coming in here to make this a nicer, wider branch. You see how this branch is going to crisscross into there? We do not really need one in the center. Okay? This will be perfect right out here. Another branch here. This will be perfect here. Let's put another wire there. And we see, I'm working this. Here onto this branch. Oops. Sometimes these things will happen, so we're not going to answer it. We're just going to block it off. Oops. Oh my gosh. Phones. Oh, I forgot it was in my pocket. Alrighty. You see how nice we're ramifying. This one will come through here. We got good ramification in there. This particular one here is going to be perfect right here on the side. Okay, by me not answering that phone is just an indication to you guys, when I'm working with the plant, don't call me. You know what has priority, right? Okay, look at that. This will make it really a little bit busy. So, guess what? That's opened that up nicely. See that? This one we don't want. Look how nice that has opened it up. Number 1 branch and number 2 branches. Oh, doing great. Here's our back branch. Okay, and it's getting real full, real big. I am going to cut this back. I am going to shorten it radically. Take that one off there. I'm going to take this one off here. This one coming off the top. That can go. I'm going to, let's see, keep that. That branch there has a branch coming on the inside. Open it up a little bit. This is on the inside. See, we want to keep them on the outside. It's going down the center. This one is going off at a wild angle. Yep. Okay. Well, let's wire this and see what I did. All right. Take another wire. Just anchor it right there. Trying to be very careful not to damage anything that is sprouting now. They are delicate, so be careful. Okay, there's my back branch. Still a little bit long, but let it do its thing. We can always cut back a little bit more later on. Oh my God! Turn this off. Somebody is getting radical. Somebody from Florida. End call. Turn it off. Power off. Okay. Let's see. Wire this. This one is in the way. Piece of wire. And that can come through here to get that little one. And we'll get this one. And coming through this one. leaves. Bring it in so that we can create a nice fullness here. Okay, you see what's happening to our ramification, guys and gals? You see that? See how nice and wide it is? And how this particular branch is in the way. I haven't removed it yet. You see what it's doing? It's creating another challenge right in this area. Let's just hang on to it, and in fact what we'll do, instead of just hanging on to it totally, let's cut it back and see what it does, if it'll create another area in here. Okay? See? So now I can carry on, and I will carry on wiring, and we'll show you, I'll take a picture of it and show you what it looks like next week, and give me some feedback. Let me know what you think is happening. At the same time, because of the drying out and losing all those leaves, that only meant that I did not have to go through another leaf defoliation. It actually did it naturally by not getting enough water, and as you can see, it's starting to throw new branching, and we will show you within the next month or so how this branching has affected it and what it's done to it. Do take care, have a great day. Don't forget to subscribe to us, Facebook, YouTube, and please don't be afraid to ask questions. We just might be able to answer them. Do take care, have a great day. Bye.